Good morning. I'm in the soap room making a Baja Cactus Blossom Soap this morning. Started by adding those lye waters to the oil mixture and then mixing it with a stick blender just a little bit, enough to get them all incorporated in that lye water, but not too much so that you mix it to where it thickens. So you do not want this batter to be thick. You want it to be pretty fluid because we are making a beautiful swirl in this soap. This particular soap I am splitting off right now into 4 different containers. We are going to do a beautiful drop swirl. We will have a base color, and then we will pour 3 other colors into that base and then pour it into the mold. So right now I am adding the mica into the 4th container and stirring all the colors into the oils really good. I actually put the colors in ahead of time in those other containers, so all I have to do is add the soap batter and then mix. And now I'm adding the fragrances to each one of those colors and making sure I mix that in. This is a Baja Cactus Blossom fragrance from Arizona Soap Supply. Starting off with Harold's Purple Crayon for the dark purple, and then adding some Nebula for the light purple. Then we will make sure that you get that incorporated in there really well, and then we will add the Snake Island for the dark green, and then the Sea Glass for the light green. And you'll notice 95% of the micas you're going to see me use are going to be from Mad Micas. I just really not only love the selection of colors and glitters that they have, but they really perform amazing in my soaps and products, turning out true to their color and not changing the consistency of the soap. So now I am dropping the other 3 colors into the Harold's Purple Crayon, and I will scrape out all those containers, give it one little swirl really quick, and then I will start moving back and forth, pouring that into the loaf mold, and then we're going to stop and add that cactus column mold in there, spray it with some alcohol really good, and then we're going to add some more of that soap, going back and forth for those amazing swirls, spritz the other cactus column mold, and add it to the other side of the soap so they're not one on top of another, and then go back and forth with the rest of the soap batter. And I actually I'm scraping it all out, and I ended up having to come back in and take a little bit of soap out of this loaf because it was overfilling when I tried to add the cactuses on top. So I'm getting the soap loaf all cleaned up, and I'm going to go in with all of the cactus embeds that I have. See, I have them all arranged on a little napkin here so that everything is just ready to go. There's not a lot of guesswork. I'm just moving them to the loaf in the same pattern that I already have them laid out. And this is just eyeballing it, and putting it where I think it's going to fit and look good. When you cut the soap, a lot of these little cactuses are going to be cut in half, and that used to freak me out until I cut it, my first loaf, and they just look so cute. Each one of them having their own little individual design on top, none of them being the same. So now, when I am all done adding the rest of these embeds, I will spritz the top with some alcohol, and we will let this soap dry in a cool, dry place. Now I'm going to cover it so that no soda ash gets on the top of it and runs the soap. By spritzing it with some alcohol, you protect the top of the soap, help protect the top of the soap, and then covering it up. now I am going to cut the soap. We are back 24 hours later to cut this soap, and they turned out so amazing. I could not have asked for a better swirl, and the tops look super cute. And so I cut my soaps one at a time, just so that I can cut them exactly where I want to, not so that I don't cut off in beds where I don't want them cut. And these soaps smell so good, you guys. This is my #1 selling soap for men and women both. Men really enjoy this Baja Cactus Blossom fragrance. It is my youngest son's favorite scent. He absolutely loves it. And a lot of times when you cut your soaps, you get 2 end pieces, 10 bars and 2 end pieces. In this bar, I did not have to cut off really the ends of the pieces. So I got 10 bars, and then I got an 11th bar that was just a little smaller than the rest of the soaps. And then I'm going to get these soaps all cleaned up, and here's how they turned out. They look so good.